Hello everybody, this is Mateo, and as you can see, this world has significantly, actually only one more part than the last one. But it's still a pretty huge world, and it's kinda dark, which, that darkness is why I really don't like it so much. Now then, I haven't really talked a lot about this game in my childhood quite yet. Oh man, I thought that wasn't going to load for a second, it's so huge it wouldn't even load. Oh boy. But yeah, this game in my childhood. So, actually, let's start with this. This game is actually my very first GameCube Let's Play, which, you know, it's honestly very surprising to me, well, kind of, that I haven't done a GameCube Let's Play yet in the, 3 years now that I've been Let's Playing? Because the GameCube was the freaking system that I grew up on, like the first main one. Like, yeah, I played Nintendo 64 a little bit, but not a lot, and I was really too young to really play the games well or whatever. Also, this isn't where I want to go. But the GameCube, that's when I got when I was older and could really start appreciating games and whatnot and had fun with them. So this game was one of the games that I played a lot when I was younger on the GameCube, as well as Wario World. I played that frickin' game all the time. I was originally going to have that be the first GameCube Let's Play that I did, but for the sake of the fact that I played it all the time when I was younger, like the most out of any game. But I just really felt like playing Pikmin, so here we are. And Pikmin have yet another color. It's blue, it's in the water. Guess what? We have waterborne Pikmin now. It's fantastic. So, of course, what do we want to do but grow them up, because we only start with one, excuse me, and, well, we need more. Okay, they broke open the wall already, so I might want to give the reds something else to do now while I'm working on these blues here. Oh, there's this guy who's kind of interesting. Okay, that jerk's about to take my thing. Let's go ahead and steal it back. So this guy will take random objects, try to steal them away from you. Okay, or he could just steal them away from me. But what you want to do is put more Pikmin than what is necessary onto that object, so you'll carry him back to the onion, and then that'll do a ton of damage to him. And did he just give up and leave the piece behind? I guess so. So, as long as that guy's around, we want to be really careful. In the meantime, let's go ahead back to the reds over here and give them something else to do. What else can they do, though, is the thing. There's water all over there. What can they do without any guidance while I grow up these blues on my own time? Can't break down that wall. That guy's coming back. They can build this bridge, even though they'll probably finish it really, really quickly. Meanwhile, I want to head back here before that guy starts to steal my stuff again. Alternatively, they could grab that right there. Okay, well, just try it, guy. Oh, he's heading up there? Okay, I was hoping that he'd go for this 5. I don't think he'll pick up parts, but he does have a part himself, so we're gonna want to take care of that eventually. But what's he going after right now, is my question. There really isn't a whole lot here. Most of them are on flowers, and you can't break open flowers himself. And they just finished the bridge. There's a little jingle that plays whenever you finish a bridge. But yeah, the freaking GameCube was my system. Like, it was so awesome, and I love it, and I still do. This game, the second one, Wario World, Super Mario Sunshine, of course. What else? There are a couple other games for sure that I'm currently forgetting, but... Oh, Luigi's Mansion was huge as well. Oh my god. And I'm sure that there are a couple others that I can't mention off the top of my head at the moment. But alas. Okay, so... that's pretty much all that we can grow in terms of the blues, I think. So I think, at this point, we're gonna go ahead and put them away, and just do non-blue things at the moment. We'll grow a ton of them tomorrow, though, don't worry, those of you blue fans, if there are any. So, in the meantime, we're just gonna let them go off and do party and... excuse me. We're just gonna let them go do their own thing and party in the onion. Also, this guy is just patrolling all over the frickin' place. Look at him go. But for this game, in my childhood, I really enjoyed this game although I typically didn't get very far in it, and that happened a lot with me in games. I didn't get very far in them at all because I was really too young to figure out their puzzles or to play them well. So I'd quit the game very often and then start over again, like a couple months later or something like that. And for this game, this was basically that area that constantly caused me to quit. Okay, I think I have a plan for getting rid of that guy right there. I am going to kill one of these guys who spit out fire. However, these are red Pikmin and they are actually resistant to fire. So these guys can't kill your Pikmin unless you have them, like, unless the guy pushes them into the water or something like that. Okay, apparently he doesn't want to pick up your guy. That's fine. Okay, I lost another Pikmin, but whatever. Maybe he'll pick up these ones because they're smaller. I don't understand this roly-poly guy. The bread bug is actually what he's called. I have all these carcasses for him to pick up, but he's not interested at all. Yeah, just look at them running through that fire, not giving any cares in the world. Okay, this is going to be a bit of a slow day, because I'm just going to be unlocking stuff. Okay, come around and steal something, guy. Oh my god, there he goes again. Alright then. This is like the longest that I've let him live. Okay, I can't believe I'm doing this now, but I guess we're going to go in here instead. Okay, after the green ones, once they get down to a certain amount of health, oh boy. They're just going to start flying, and so you have to throw a Pikmin up to them. And these guys are awful. They will try to jump onto your Pikmin and almost kill one of them. But you basically just want to constantly throw Pikmin at them. And then you can call them back while they're in the air, and they should be fine. I just lost a ton. It's a really slow method, but it works. Although I'm doing it kind of really poorly right now. There we go. So I think that's the only one. It's called the Wollywog, and it is an awful enemy. Oh my god. Oh, here we have another sheer grub. There we go. Let's just go down this path. And there's a lot of fire around this area too, so reds are going to be doing a lot of the transporting of parts and whatnot. But here we have this guy, who I normally don't fight right now. But there's a way to knock him over, and then we can just throw a ton of Pikmin onto him and beat him up, basically. So, yep, that's the basic plan. However, eventually he will get back up, release a toxin spore, and that'll affect your Pikmin and make your Pikmin turn on you. They'll become mushroom Pikmin, and they'll just run around and attack you, and it can be very devastating. So normally what I do with this guy is I basically spend the entire day using just Olimar and just punching this guy. His toxin won't affect you. So yeah, Olimar will just punch this guy for the entire day basically until he kills him. But I felt like using the Pikmin this time because it takes less time basically. So that's one of the difficult parts out of the way, at least in my opinion. Because that guy can be pretty tough. If you let him infect your Pikmin and they start attacking you a whole lot, the situation can get really bad really fast. Okay, so that bread bug... No, he didn't actually. It's right behind there. Where is that bread bug, though? Ah, well. I'll get him another time, I guess. Maybe if I break down this flower right here, he'll go after it. Yes, there we go. Good. Nope. No, I want you to take this. There we go. Now that we got him in our trap. Now it's a game of tug and war and the Pikmin are winning. And it's completely okay leaving the Pikmin to walk through that, even though there are a bunch of enemies around, because the enemies only spit out fire, so they won't affect it all is basically the idea. Okay, I see that Pikmin over by that rock wall, but quite frankly, I don't care. If he's going to get trapped on the edge, well, he's going to die. Okay, where is... There's a part right by here. It's the gear-looking thing. Here we are. So let's go ahead and build up this rope so we can do something with that. Or not the rope, the twig, I guess, is what you'd call it. Ah, you're still alive, you jerk. How dare you be alive? Just barely, though. So let's go ahead and break this flower right here. Hopefully he'll run towards it. So apparently he'll only grab items that are in a certain radius, or like a certain path. And that's the path that he's constantly going around. Okay, so now we have him, we basically have that one locked and loaded. We have the toilet seat looking thing coming our way. We're working on the twig bridge right now. Actually, we got it. And I guess we got the part too? There, yeah, there we go. It didn't, I thought it required 20, but only 15 apparently, which is nice. Somebody is beating something up right now. Ah, well. Yay, we got the space float. Oh, so I guess that's Olimar? Okay. Olimar can't swim in space, you guys. And here's the toilet seat. Actually, it was the dorsal fin. Close, though. Really close. So we get the Omega Stabilizer. The dolphin's fin. Yay, we'll be able to fly again even if I don't recover all 30 parts. So yeah, that's true. We actually only need 25 of the parts in order to finish the game, but it's not like you can get any 25 and be okay. You actually need to get a specific 25, and then the other 5 are optional. If you get all 30, you'll get the best ending. If you get the 25, you'll get the okay ending. And if you don't get the 25 necessary ones, then you'll get the bad ending. And I probably won't show off all the endings. Other Let's Players have done that for me. But we're of course going to 100% this game and go for the best ending. Okay, so we just need 4 more to unlock the next world. Not the last one. There's another one after that, but alas. So we have the gear coming our way now. We have about a fourth of the day left. I think that the remaining Pikmin are on there. Except for that one that got caught on the edge. Don't want to do that quite yet. Can't get that one, requires too many Pikmin. All of these require blue Pikmin, and I don't want to get more blues yet, just because they're really out of the way. The next day we'll get a ton. We can maybe get that one. We can at least check it out with our reds over here. And then we can call it a day, pretty much. And hey, we can even get this guy back, which is nice. So we can ignore all these enemies, considering they're fire guys. And here's a Wollywog. That scared me. Okay, no, I don't want you guys picking grass. What I want you to do is break down this bridge. Okay, maybe. Okay, now let's try to call him back and use the C-stick to lead him on there. Okay, we got a few of them on there. That'll work, I suppose. Yeah, that'll work. We have a fourth of the day left, so... Also, this is the home of that bread bug. This is where he carries all of the stuff that he picks up. And if he carries a Pikmin in there, they'll die. So don't let him do that. But he'll only do that if you have the Pikmin carrying something that he's carrying. And it's not enough to win the tug of war, basically. So that is 9 out of 30 parts right there. We're nearing a third of the way done already. It's a pretty short game, honestly. Okay, now that this is being built some, maybe more of them will jump in now that I have more room. There we go. Now we can speed up this process. Also, that Pikmin's just standing still, not doing anything, and he's not pale either. That's weird. Never seen that before. So, all the other Pikmin are at the base currently, and then there's these guys just kind of partying with me. So all the Pikmin are currently safe. That Wollywog does bug me a little bit though. Please don't attack them. He's constantly moving, gyrating his legs, which is probably an intimidation mechanism, and let me tell you, it's working. These guys are some of the most awful enemies in the game. Now then, I'm half sure if I try to grab this gravity jumper, they're gonna pass too close to that Wollywog, and he's going to attack them. But we're gonna go for it anyways. Maybe I can distract the Wollywog myself? Yep, there he goes. And oh man, you got lucky that you just clipped right out of him. Okay, we passed him now. We're safe. Okay, stop giving up, you guys. Okay. So we should be able to make this part back in time, especially... What are you guys doing? Are you drunk? Are all these Pikmin drunk? But we should be able to make this in time, especially since we have pretty much the max walking on it now. Okay, guys, seriously? You can't grab it anymore. The max is 44, apparently, even though it should be an even 45. Okay, so I'm just gonna follow this back just in case the countdown gets too close and I need to call them back. Because we are really getting down to the wire here, which is how I normally play this game, getting as much done as possible, even when the time isn't looking too good. And even if we don't make it, the part will stay where we left it, so even if we leave it, like, really close to the dolphin, but not quite in the circle or whatever, we can just really quickly put a bunch of Pikmin on it and then start off the day immediately with another part. However, I would like to end this day with another part, and it's looking like we're going to be able to do that. Indeed we are, that's nice. Okay, just in time too, only 7 seconds to spare. So, we got the gravity jumper, allows the dolphin to swim gracefully through the sea of stars, like a dolphin. Way to go, Olimar, you're a poet. And with that, we are a third of the way through the game, and we only need 2 more parts to increase the ship's capabilities again and explore a new area. But first, we have to complete all these other areas. Now that we have all the Pikmin types, including the blues over in the distance yonder, we're going to spend the next day going back to the first area to get that second part we need to get, as well as grow up the blues. A whole bunch, which is basically the plan, and then we'll have all the Pikmin that we need to complete this game, hopefully. So with that, I will see you all then. Oh wait, we still have to go through the graphs and stuff. Darn it, we're not quite done yet. Well, not darn it, but, you know, I was foiled. My plans were foiled. Nice stretch. Such a good stretch. It's like 8:40 right now, which probably doesn't seem that late, and it isn't. It honestly isn't for me. But I normally don't record this late at all. Like, the latest I've ever recorded was like 6 o'clock. But I started recording today at like 7:30-ish? Maybe 7:45? So, yeah. So, deep in the cave I discovered in the forest. So wait, the entrance to the forest, the forest, that's why it's called the Forest Navel, duh. But that'd be really cool if you could kind of see the entrance to the Forest Navel and the Forest of Hope. But seriously, even though the name, I never realized that the cave entrance was in the Forest of Hope. That's really neat to me. Well, let's go ahead and save and call our part there. In the next part, back to the impact site with our brand new blues. So I will see you all then. Goodbye.